como o último vídeo no canal foi sobre roteiristas, eu não poderia deixar de fazer um top relacionado à área. Então, decidi falar sobre os melhores discursos que eu já vi.
Anyone here been in the army?
Yes. I served with you at Vindavana.
You can help me. Whatever comes out of these gates, we've got a better chance of survival if we work together. Do you understand? If we stay together, we survive.
Pleased to bring you the Legionnaires of Scipio Africanus!
Antes de começar, preciso avisar que esse vídeo será um pouco longo, pois não quero cortar os discursos no meio. O primeiro que escolhi está relacionado à família. Como em Lições para toda a Vida, é lindo de ver a lição dada por um tio para o seu sobrinho sobre o que é preciso para ser um homem. Em A Procura da Felicidade, contém um dos melhores diálogos sobre sonhos entre pai e filho passando por dificuldades. Mas o meu discurso favorito de uma cena familiar está no filme Um Limite Entre Nós.
Can I ask you a question?
The hell you got to ask me, Mr. Stewiggy, the one you got the questions for.
How come you ain't never liked me?
Like you? Who the hell said I got to like you? What law is there say I got to like you? Want to stand up in front of my face and ask a damn fool-ass question like that? Talking about liking somebody. Come here, boy, when I talk to you. Straighten up, goddammit. I asked you a question. What law is there say I got to like you?
None.
All right, then. Don't you eat every day? Answer me when I talk to you. Don't you eat every day?
Yeah.
Nigga, as long as you in my house, you put a sir on the end of it when you talk to me.
Yes, sir.
You eat every day.
Yes, sir.
Got a roof over your head.
Yes, sir.
Got clothes on your back.
Yes, sir.
Why you think that is?
Because of you?
Hell, I know it's because of me. But why do you think that is?
Because you like me?
Like you. I go out of here every morning. I bust my butt putting up with them crackers every day because I like you. You're about the biggest fool I ever saw. It's my job. It's my responsibility. A man is supposed to take care of his family. You live in my house, fill your belly with my food, put your behind on my bed because you're my son. Not because I like you, because it's my duty to take care of you. I owe a responsibility to you. Now, let's get this straight right here and now before I go along any further. I ain't got to like you. Mr. Rand don't give me my money come payday because he like me. He give it to me because he owe me. Now, I don't give you everything I got to give you. I give you your life. Me and your mama worked that out between us, and liking your black ass wasn't part of the bargain. Now, don't you go through life worrying about whether somebody like you or not. You best be making sure they're doing right by you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Then get the hell out of my face and get on down to that A&P.
Não somente essa cena, como o filme inteiro contém diversos diálogos excelentes, mas essa cena específica representa o amor de um pai orgulhoso que nunca vai falar "Eu te amo, filho", ou "Você fez um bom trabalho", por mais que faça tudo, absolutamente tudo pelo seu filho. É emocionante. Existem diversos discursos motivacionais no cinema, e não poderia deixar de escolher um. Em Coração Valente, William Wallace inspira todos os seus soldados a lutarem pela liberdade. Em Somos Marshall, o novo treinador, Jack Lingle, dá um discurso lindo após a morte de 75 jogadores e funcionários da escola que morreram em um acidente de avião. Mas o discurso mais inspirador que eu já vi foi em Um Domingo Qualquer.
I don't know what to say, really. 3 minutes till the biggest battle of our professional lives. All comes down to today. Either we heal as a team, or we're going to crumble. Inch by inch, play by play, till we're finished. We're in hell right now, gentlemen. Believe me. And we can stay here, get the shit kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back into the light. We can climb out of hell. 1 inch at a time. Now, I can't do it for you. I'm too old. I look around, I see these young faces, and I think, I mean, I made every wrong choice a middle-aged man can make. I pissed away all my money, believe it or not. I chased off anyone who's ever loved me. And lately, I can't even stand the face I see in the mirror. You know, when you get old in life, things get taken from you. I mean, that's part of life. But you only learn that when you start losing stuff. You find out life's this game of inches. So is football. Because in either game, life or football, the margin for error is so small. I mean, 1/2 a step too late or too early, and you don't quite make it. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us. Hell yeah. They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second. On this team, we fight for that inch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that inch. We claw with our fingernails for that inch. Because we know when we add up all those inches, that's gonna make the fucking difference between winning and losing. Between living and dying. I'll tell you this, in any fight, it's the guy who's willing to die who's gonna win that inch. And I know if I'm gonna have any life anymore, it's because I'm still willing to fight and die for that inch. Because that's what living is. The 6 inches in front of your face. Now, I can't make you do it. You gotta look at the guy next to you. Look into his eyes. Now, I think you're gonna see a guy who will go that inch with you. You're gonna see a guy who will sacrifice himself for this team because he knows when it comes down to it, you're gonna do the same for him. That's a team, gentlemen. And either we heal now as a team, or we will die as individuals. That's football, guys. That's all it is. Now, what are you gonna do?
Por mais que eu ache um filme com uma péssima direção e um roteiro muito fraco, acredito que esse discurso é o mais inspirador que eu já vi. Um time de futebol americano que ninguém confia, cheio de conflitos entre os próprios jogadores, um treinador desacreditado por muitos, dá o discurso da sua vida, e sem dúvidas, um dos melhores da história do cinema. E por falar em história, não posso deixar de incluir algum discurso de um filme clássico nessa lista, como em A Mulher Faz o Homem, o lindo discurso do James Stewart sobre a corrupção na Câmara do Senado dos Estados Unidos, ou em O Sol é para Todos, quando Atticus Finch protege Tom Robinson após uma acusação de estupro, somente por ele ser negro. Mas o melhor discurso que eu já vi em um filme clássico acontece em O Grande Ditador.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent, and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness in men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world, millions of despairing men, women, and little children, victims of a system that makes men torture and imprison innocent people. To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men, machine men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines. You are not cattle. You are men. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate, only the unloved hate, the unloved and the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason, a world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!
Esse discurso foi feito em 1940 e quase 80 anos depois, posso concluir que nós não evoluímos como seres humanos. Também considero esse discurso como o mais corajoso na história do cinema, pois em tempos de guerra, Charlie Chaplin teve a coragem de criticar e satirizar o homem mais poderoso do planeta. Com o passar do tempo, venho assistindo menos séries, porém, elas sempre me impressionam quando o assunto é roteiro. Então, não poderia deixar de falar, por exemplo, de Breaking Bad com Walter White discutindo com a sua mulher e falando sobre quem é o verdadeiro perigo, ou em Game of Thrones, com Tyrion incentivando todos os soldados na batalha em Blackwater. Mas o meu discurso favorito foi em uma série que infelizmente quase ninguém viu, Deuses Americanos.
She wouldn't give it up for Honest up there, so he threw her off the boat. Did you know your mama couldn't swim? You all need to work on that. Take swimming lessons. This is how we get stereotypes.
Nancy.
You won't help? Fine. Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, a man got fucked. Now, how is that for a story? Because that's the story of black people in America. Shit, you all don't know you black yet. You think you just people. Let me be the first to tell you that you are all black. The moment these Dutch motherfuckers set foot here and decided they white, and you get to be black, and that's the nice name they call you, let me paint a picture of what's waiting for you on the shore. You arrive in America, land of opportunity, milk and honey, and guess what? You all get to be slaves, split up, sold off, and worked to death. The lucky ones get Sunday off to sleep and fuck and make more slaves and all for what? For cotton, indigo, for a fucking purple shirt. The only good news is the tobacco your grandkids are gonna farm for free is gonna give a shitload of these white motherfuckers cancer. And I ain't even started yet. 100 years later, you're fucked. 100 years after that, fucked. 100 years after you get free, you still getting fucked out of job and shot at by police. You see what I'm saying? This guy gets it. I like him. He's getting angry. Angry is good. Angry gets shit done. You shed tears for Kumbe and Nancy, and here he is telling you, you are staring down the barrel of 300 years of subjugation, racist bullshit, and heart disease. He is telling you there is one goddamn reason you shouldn't go up there right now and slit the throats of every last one of these Dutch motherfuckers and set fire to this ship.
Mana, ubomele ga boko, nini ga wo.
You already dead, asshole. At least die a sacrifice for something worthwhile. Let the motherfucker burn. Let it all burn.
É um discurso muito poderoso e responde a algumas pessoas que ainda acham que a escravidão foi uma escolha dos negros. Além disso, acredito que tenha sido uma grande inspiração nos diálogos do Killmonger em Pantera Negra nos cinemas. Mais pessoas deveriam assistir essa série e refletir sobre o discurso. Estava com muitas dúvidas para decidir a última categoria, então decidi falar dos discursos que mudaram a minha forma de ver o mundo, como os discursos do Tyler Durden em Clube da Luta, criticando o consumismo e o modo que vivemos as nossas vidas, ou em Desafiando Gigantes, quando o treinador Grant Taylor prova para sua equipe que o impossível é só questão de opinião. Mas o discurso que mudou a minha vida acontece em Rocky Balboa.
So you're going through with this?
Yeah, I start training tomorrow.
Hey, Rock, I made some connections. I could make some money on this, endorsements.
Absolutely, do that.
Thank you, Rock.
Sure.
Okay.
So you nervous about the fight?
They're scared to death.
You don't look scared?
Well, you ain't supposed to.
Then you don't have to do it.
Yeah, well, I think I do.
You know, living with you, it hasn't been easy. People see me, but they think of you. Now with all this going on, this is gonna be worse than ever.
It don't have to be.
No, sure it does.
Why? You got a lot going on, kid.
Oh, what, my last name? That's the reason I got a decent job. That's the reason why people deal with me in the first place. Now I start to get a little ahead. I start to get a little something for myself. And this happens. Now I'm asking you as a favor not to go through with this, okay? This is only gonna end up bad for you, and it's gonna end up bad for me.
You think I'm hurting you?
Yeah, in a way you are.
It's the last thing I ever wanted to do.
I know that's not what you want to do, but that's just the way that it is. Don't you care what people think? Doesn't it bother you that people are making you out to be a joke and that I'm gonna be included in that? Do you think that's right? Do you?
You ain't gonna believe this, but you used to fit right here. I'd hold you up and say to your mother, this kid's gonna be the best kid in the world. This kid's gonna be somebody better than anybody ever knew. And you grew up good and wonderful. It was great just watching you every day. It was like a privilege. Then the time come for you to be your own man and take on the world, and you did. But somewhere along the line, you changed. You stopped being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame, like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that. I'm always gonna love you no matter what. No matter what happens. You're my son, you're my blood. You're the best thing in my life. But until you start believing in yourself, you ain't gonna have a life. Don't forget to visit your mother.
Todo começo de ano, eu tento assistir a franquia inteira. Toda vez que eu estou triste, eu penso nessa cena. Rock me ensinou a nunca desistir, me ensinou a levantar e correr atrás dos meus sonhos. Esse canal só existe por causa desse personagem, pois a minha paixão por cinema começou com essa franquia, e é por isso que eu a amo tanto. Obrigado por assistir.
Yeah!